Rosa Rose, that are Noel Ellis, come from up here. And he came to Jamaica. He have one little banger phone. And him say, boy, I have a phone and about, but I want it to open. Because it lock. I say, I have a place up across road there, so I open it. Can't go up there, man. Him say, all right, and him go up there. About 2 hours, I see him come back. So I said, the phone open. Him say, yeah. Him said, go up there and tell the man to open it. And when we done open it, I tell him about $5,000 for opening. I tell him lock it back.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest in the building. Listen, you guys have bugged me for years doing this podcast here, all right? Telling me that I look like a certain somebody, but now I have this certain somebody in the seat beside me. So you know we're not the same person. You know we have in the building today, we have Fancy Cat in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
You know I are here.
Bossy, you're good.
Bless up, man.
Listen, the amount of people that always say, hey, that looks like Fancy Cat, that's Fancy Cat. No, I'm Muscle, that's Fancy Cat. So then now you see we're two different people, right?
Always judge my body here.
You
So
see that?
This is a new thing now.
Yeah.
Even though people don't see the head.
Yeah.
Listen, we really look alike. You know?
Yeah.
Glasses, cap, and turkey.
Yeah.
So that's why people always I say you look like me.
But I don't
really
have
look
your
like
hair.
you,
I have my hair.
Well, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
You have the little patch right here.
Yeah.
Me have it as well, you Same little grey patch. That's
Yeah.
the hair bleach out, but me have a little grey patch right
It's
here.
wild. We must be related somewhere, somehow.
Maybe, you know.
Yeah, that
You have
is-
money?
Huh?
You have money?
Do you?
Come on, I want to be the broker. If you have money, we have family.
We're family then. We're good. I believe you have a thing too, so we're family. You know what I mean? Cat, I know you're original Trenchtown man.
Right up in a trench town,
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
What was it like growing up in Trenchtown those times? Yeah?
Them time the violence, them time I would think was real violence. You know, because you couldn't sleep in your house. That was real politics war them time. They have the PMP and Labour right, right? You have punch out of fire for run out of your house. You have to sleep under your bed, you know. My father at the time was a watchman for the school.
Okay.
So he have the key for the school, so we normally lock up in the office.
That's how serious it got
That's
where
how
you'd
it
have to
was.
leave your house and go lock up there.
That's how it was in those times. And I mean, them time that the gun with them five was like them like a 38, M16, 357 Magnum, compared to now.
Yeah. But still, remember, a shot is a shot.
A
Whether
shot
it's
is a
a
shot.
2-2 or a M16, a shot is a shot.
And from it I come out a gun,
A shot is a shot.
remember,
Yeah.
you know.
So you guys were locked up. Sometimes you'd have to lock up in
You have to
the
lock up.
office.
Yeah, you know, it's scary because my last one, my smallest brother, through the violence and things like that, because my father is very strict. Make you know, so before any of them come kill him, I kill them himself. But somehow,
Yeah.
my little brother know him that grew up with my granny. You know, nobody big never around him for curve him, and him start run with the wolves. And him was the weakest link. You know? Some little thing, go down in the area and them say, him apartheid. But I know him never apartheid because if you rob somebody today, you must have money tomorrow.
Only makes sense.
I say, I see him the day before I beg me at him, but I never know nothing go down. Just know say me come to me and I beg me. I'm going to give him that at the time. Then the next thing I know, somebody call me and say, them kill a little brother. I say, my brother? And them say, yeah. I say, my brother? I say, yeah. I say, no, sir, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
No, the news start go run right me and say, really him. Mash me up, you know?
Yeah.
Because me and him are one mother and one father.
And that was a little.
That was my mother's last child. You see?
So you knew he was kind of mixed up in certain things, or you didn't really watch it that way there? Because you knew it was area of business.
In it because I wasn't living where he was living. I was living in Portmore, and I must stay around up. Well, I'm called around Regent Street, them place in a Denham town. You see what I'm saying? So I normally go Trenchtown for play football and stuff before I go home. So that's all I see him. I beg me and thing I'm a game, you know. But John,
Just one of those things there, you know.
yeah.
Even you growing up now, so was only you and your brother that grew up in the house together, or you have other siblings also that grew up in the
Father
house?
have 10 kids. He had 4 girls and the rest are boy. Biggest and first child lived overseas at the time, England. That's where she grew up. Everybody else, him would grow with him granny, and everybody else in a Trenchtown. I say so. Just imagine one little room like this. So it was 2 rooms like this. One over there, one over here. So him over that side with him common law wife, and everybody else over this side. So one of them are growing up on bed. So that's how we grew.
Yeah.
One of the bed have on 2 other girl. You see? Me up on the floor. The next bed have 2, 3 of my brother them. And next set over there. So we used to the concrete.
Yeah. Concrete jungle, boss.
Yeah.
You understand? So even now when you're living in these conditions growing up, as you said, shot fire, you see badness and stuff. What was your dream of really getting out of Trenchtown? What did you think you were going to become to really get you out of this situation?
At first, I used to do ignorant, you know. But even doing the ignorant, because my mommy, she used to do the buy and sell thing. And I always run her a beat, drum tap her, a singer, a DJ. So entertainment is in the blood. That's where I wanted to go. Yeah, I remember one of the time, me and her sit down and watch TV. We used to watch wrestling or boxing. I just say, you can't go to the boxing, you know?
Yeah.
I said, Mommy, every love get jokes.
So she knew you like to entertain, but
Like entertain,
the
but
boxing wasn't your...
Boxing and entertainment, that are sports. I better see take a ton of wrestler because them no really thumping in your face, but them drop you.
Yeah, that's
But
more
boxing,
the entertainment.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Say, man, I stagger 2 sides like stunted was not the ring. I said, Moment, be nice, no, man. You know?
Yeah.
So during my little time, because every time she not there and the hungry time for entertain herself, because sometimes the ignorant boring. But then I buy nothing. So when I pull up all the barrel and I start beat it. And I DJ. So she said, I love it. So should I buy me a little tape recorder and say, hey, because you like you love sing. And then I buy me a little cassette them because and I stick them in night. So when I sing I play on radio, them time they have the Barry G. And Barry G talking at every song.
Yeah.
Barry G says, if you want the song, you gotta buy it. So, when I play it, man, I listen and I'm try to sing it back and tape myself because I like hear myself. That's the thing I say, yeah, me, that, you know.
Yeah.
Jesus loves me, this I know. And you sing out till I DJ and I say, no, sir, I feel it, I go in.
Yeah. You like that energy, that vibe.
What like the vibe.
How it made you feel.
All right. It give me that attention. But it make me feel different on stage. You see, off stage, I'm more quiet.
Yeah.
And shy. But once you say on stage now, this is like as a different person.
That's where the fancy cat really turns out.
Yes.
When you're off, it's alt on.
It's all, oh shit.
When you're on, it's fancy cat.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Once me there fancy cats, I mean, remember a chick used to say, why while me see you, you always look sad or vexed like the world are bother you. But when they're on stage, it's a different person. I say, when I'm on stage, I work.
Yeah.
When I'm on stage, it's a different person. That person is working. That person named Fancy Cat. When we're down there, so sit down at Alton.
100%.
You have to think about so much thing around it. They say it's entertain. So because of that, it take away so much and put you in a different zone and you enjoy.
Because you're seeing people enjoying what you're bringing
to them.
You understand?
Yeah, man, there's a big happiness it put in your heart, you know.
Because I know your last name is Hardware. Alton.
Hardware.
Hardware. Are you related to Singing
Him
Melody?
same one,
Yeah.
Singing Melody.
Okay, because I said there's no way your name is Hardware and you guys are not related, boss.
See the thing with Singing Melody, you know, when Melody, it grew up, him say him never like him name. No, none of, I doubt if anybody in the family like the name.
Yeah.
Hardware. And when I go to school, them used to tease me. Because we was, every Sunday a football come on, sponsored by Hardware and Lumber. So that's it. Hardware and Lumber.
Yeah.
So Miller never liked theme Hardware, how it's spelled. So him changed the HARDWARE to WEIR.
Yeah.
But when you see Melody, you see me, you see my little brother, you see my father, because I don't know. Everybody does short with a little round head.
So is he your first cousin, second cousin, or how close to you?
Well, from my father's side, I only know Melody and my auntie. That's my father's sister.
Yeah.
So I don't know if him first, second, third, or where. Because we actually buck up.
Yeah.
We used to go stage show and watch him up there, and if him a go and go to my chair, man. If him a flap, my boo him. I never know sir, my family.
And you didn't know at that time.
Never know my family.
Yeah.
Come off now.
Yeah. Just so how did you guys buck to really say, hold
My
on, what family?
sister, my little sister now, she used to sit down with the phone directory then. It was telephone directory. And she go in her H and she look for the hardware them. So even when she come up on the WEIR, she never sure. But she said, I must hardware.
Yeah.
And she used to call on these people. I said, we are hardware, my name and this and so it's Singing Melody now. I think I up on the mall one day. I see him pass. Him and him brother, because I have a brother named Duppy Melody.
Never knew that.
All right, so see him pass and I say, hey, we are family, you know. No, before I say that, I say, let me say, you know a lady named Ivy? Him say, yeah, man, I'm my auntie. I'm say, my auntie too. Him say, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm say, well, I'm telling me, I say, boy, I do have my name too. And they have a cricketer. Him named Franklin Rose. I think his mom
Yeah.
named Hardware as well.
Okay.
So them say we are cousin.
So it's one link because Hardware is such a unique last
the
name
thing, yeah.
that some way, somehow down the line,
Because it's
everybody's
not a
related.
common name.
If
not
it's
a
Brown
common
or
name.
Campbell or
Ellis
Johnson,
and- no, sir. I even meet family up here. I made family up here as well with name Hardware.
Yeah.
I spend time with them and them house and stuff like that. You see? Favor we see him look around it.
yeah.
You see him? I said, no, sir.
So how did you go from Alton Hardware to Fancy Cat? What was the name change?
I was say we're into entertainment. Can't leave out the entertainment part. But as I said, mommy was an England. So she always made me look good. Me like to the father side, I was like a black sheep. 'Cause everybody play football. Everybody run together. But with me now, I always a one away. Fly kite, play marble. You know, that's me that. So when nobody come at the yard more time, them similar than them the sticking at there. Not knowing say I'm my father. You see? So it was always with the mommy. She always make me look good. So them start calling me Puss. You know? Till the cat come in. When I go to school, me little and fast, they run and swift. So them says, a cat that. So the cat at school, but the puss at home. Because every time something missing,
Yeah.
I will take it.
The post.
The puss. Every time something, if like a milk drink out some part, 2 crackers,
Yeah.
I
Post.
puss eat it. And sometimes I don't even know about the thing, you know. But when you get brand one time, everything I go fall on.
Everything it's you. I mean,
So a girl see me one day, you know, them time them used to have travel facts. And like she asked her friend, who him? And them say, oh, cat man, push them kind of, but a cat. She say, eh, so him so dress up. I want fancy cat. And just by saying that,
yeah.
the name stick. So you move from cat to fancy cat, fancy cat. You know, so when we start to look at DJ and singing things, fancy cat, fancy cat. I said, okay, so then me tell me to go stick on for me. But you know you're young and not pay it no mind. So when I find it I grew up on me now, them time that we'd have top cat in a Trenchtown, the super cat, the junior cat, the alley cat, the black cat, the curry cat, one heap of cat, but me the scared of the cat because top cat, curry cat, them people that were like era leader. So I never want nobody come look for me and say, see the cat here?
Yeah. the wrong cat.
The wrong cat, that was too short.
Yeah.
You know? So it's the kind. My father was the type of person that long way for run with a wolf. Because I say himself before, any film picnic them, grew up come kill them himself. But my little brother slip out of him, man. He put me out of the area. So I had to leave Trenchtown, go live with my mother over Portmore. So I think maybe that curve.
A lot of so you'd say more of your formative years when you were growing up was spent in Portmore.
I spent like about 9 years
Okay.
in a Trenchtown. Yes, and that was 9 gruesome years. Those are years where you can remember, because remember I say Gilbert was 88.
Yes.
You see me? I live up there 86. 85, I remember August of 85 when my father put me out. 86, between 85 November 86, I went to live in Portmore. 86 September, I get licked off a motorbike. So that's why when people some money scarp on me up a little.
Yeah.
You see me? I spent 1 week in the hospital in a coma.
Let me tell you the funny thing. You know I got a scar right here on my lip too, bro.
Yeah?
You don't believe me.
Well, me that try to grow the mustache to hide mine, you know.
Mine don't grow
It's
proper like that.
Yeah, you know, so remember one is a show me a Ity go do. You know, you used to share stage with. I'm there sitting in front of the and I need it. Somebody there, you know, and I take from the top, say, line it up, and somebody slip down so.
Yeah. So you have to take off everything.
Yeah. I said, I need it up and zoom. I said, Jesus, please. I mean, I look on it, I see, I have a picture on my phone.
Yeah.
Remember the day when they lick off, I said, zip on my trip off, everything. I said, so. And I looked on it. I said, boy, everybody going to say, I have the scar now, you know. But the thing about the scar, it really blend in
Yeah.
on my skin, because at the time it used to be very fat and obvious. But it going in now, and you know, it can work with, so let's go and work with the no mustache thing for it.
Cause when you said, okay, you got into it and you were in the hospital, you said you were in the hospital or you were in a coma for a week?
Coma for what they want.
Coma.
A coma. Yeah, man. And the thing about the accident is like, when I ride my bike, I go down the road, and the dog run out from that side, and the man I come up and swing out of the dog to me. And if people never did it, he left me same place. And them say when the man come out, him there, I look on him too busy at inspect him car.
Instead of you.
Instead I look on me and them say, carry you to the hospital. And just take me up, carry me, drop me off, and God, I don't see him. I don't know what him look like. I don't even know what color car it is. It was at night. You know, but me there, survive it, you know.
And that's a good thing there. So you said, okay, growing up in Trenchtown, then you got to Portmore and stuff. So, because I know music, like you wanted to be an artist first, like singing and DJ and even dancing.
Put out a record, man.
You put out a record?
Yeah, more than one records.
Under Fancy Cat?
Under Fancy Cat.
Who put out those records?
Well, we had this virgin named Greek. He used to manage Beaky Bailey and Doug's Ranks, Queen Paula and Lady Mackerel, Prince Edward, who again, Beaky Bailey, Buccaneer, yeah. Couple were well, you know, and then him get caught up in some stuff, and then I was to move on to a virgin named Danny Champagne.
And that's Champagne Records?
Yeah.
Yes, man. I know that. I know that label there.
Yeah.
And how many songs did you put out under Fancy Cat?
But put out a good amount, you know, because I even did a song for Worm. Worm, I used to play band Sabina, man.
Yeah, Worm bass.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You see, out of film studio was out at Kingston 6 in Mona. We used to call up the K6. And we did some songs with a brother named Striker Lee.
Yes,
And
Bunny.
I'm doing the Bunny Lee. And I'm doing the park. I think he had out a mix album with Cherry O Baby with him. I did something on that. You know, we did with Danny now. I did maybe 3 or 4 songs with him. Got the thing with Danny now. You just go up at Danny and nothing I do. And the record studio there, I'm say, Cat, you there with him, yeah? And then go and turn and just go inside and start DJ out there. And next thing you know, a record ready.
Yeah. I did not know that I know you're DJs, but I didn't know that you actually had out songs.
Put out our music video.
Music video too?
Music video, yeah.
Okay. Did you ever was it the era where you were DJing on sound or doing stage shows? Those times, yeah?
It was stage shows.
You were doing stage shows?
Yes, I did. One of my biggest show I did was in Portmore Entertainment Center. To have Shabba, Papa San, Richie Stevens. That was one of the night where Beanham and Bounty clash.
That was probably 93.
93, because the same year them end up as thing. Yeah.
And you were on that show?
I mean, they on the show, the Portmore Entertainment Center. Yeah. I remember when Beanham up on stage and them told him I go out and Patrick said, leave that for Sting, leave it for Sting. And him say, is that Patrick Sting? And him say, yeah, loud for Sting.
Yeah.
Then I said, boy, John, someone want boss, you know. And then I remember we did another show in one place out of Buff Bay, Portland. Them Waves Beach, something like so. You see, and that Tiger, Papa San, Stitchy, myself, and all of the Greek family, from Beaky, Bailey, Parla, the whole of it. I mean, I tell you, I remember when I go, but I don't remember when I come down. That's how energetic I am. And when I done them and I say, hey man, good performance. You know? Then we did the next one out of Clarendon with Arkai, Papa San. You know, so I really did run do my little thing.
So you were in the mix. Did you start to get popular or you just trying to figure your way out?
I tried because I tried 15. I tried for 15 because maybe my thing was that I never really had a sound system to follow. Because the nearest thing to follow in the dancehall mass was Arrows. Used to go to Arrows studio. Remember one time I go to Doug's Ranks.
Yes.
Yeah, and I do a dub plate. Doug's the day say, all right, Cat, me I go do a dub plate and this way I go do. Just go in there, you know, and when comes the musical thing called Jum Bam Boom Bam Boom Bam.
Yeah.
Step cross Dougsy. And Dougsy start DJ, my DJ, and go on and meet the back of him. And the man said, where's the fancy cat? And I tell her, say, me mine a dub plate, and you can't mess up.
No, because remember, it's cutting straight to the plate.
Same plan. And him do a tune where him say, some gun thing. And when the man say, fancy cat, tell them, say, because my boss gun the barrel start spin and anything, that's what that we have to win. Dougsy ranks and fancy I sing. Dougsy ranks and tell them your thing.
Arrows.
Feel nice, man, but do a dub plate.
So there's somebody in this world that has a fancy cat dub plate.
Somebody out there have a fancy cat dub plate and they even know.
That's wild, bro.
See?
So when did you meet... Okay, when did you even think comedy was something you were going to get into? Because was this happening same time with music?
The comedy was a buck up. Comedy now was something where Sneezer, come on. Me and Ity, two of us come from same place. Same place in a Trench Town. We used to DJ, challenge one another. Sometimes Ity say my Sanchez. And me that say me a Pinchers. You know, I would sing and DJ, I would draw Pinchers, I would draw Sanchez against one another. And it was a Independence Day with the woman I watch, an independent thing on TV with Bello and Blakka. And when we link up the day, I tell me, I know it's Blakka and brother.
Oh, because you didn't notice at first.
That even made no.
Yeah.
You see me? So, we start give them joke. So, when we in an arcade, I sell now, remember one day, nothing I go on. I just automatically call Ity. And him say, boy, Blakka have a show, and I'm going to look some audition people for opening act. I'm say, eh? I say, yeah, up them I go. So I say, I can't come. And him say, yeah, man, that is nice. I say, okay. Just lock up the stall. I'm going to meet him at halfway tree. And me and him go up there. But them time I know, we don't have a tune where they say the tour would do that song.
Well, you had your songs, he had his
Him have
song.
his song. So when we go up there now, the lady named Claudette Pius, a fat lady. And him tell her what the plan was. And she said, all right, let me hear, you know. So him first start DJ. When your pa, I said, they look good eggs at me, I think give you a sticky. No wrong, man, get there. So me know how DJ thing go. Once you start the chorus, you are going to repeat it. So me never know his song. But me know, so when him say, when you pass, yeah, I'm going to repeat it. So I saw me jumping.
That's where you're jumping, guy.
On the second part, I said, man, yeah. And when him go through one, say, sticky, 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 sticky. Yeah. I have to sit back now and make him do the verse. Because I don't know the verse. Till we come back a chorus again. Me join in. So when him done that, man, I say, sticky, 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 sticky. Like a sticky, 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 now, like a comedy thing.
Yeah.
She stop and she look at him and say, sticky, sticky, no? I try with Uno. So I'll know I'm not get to do my tune.
Okay, so you just got to do a little piece of the chorus. And
Just a piece of the chorus, and she thought that was it.
so she, in her mind,
Yeah.
she thought you guys were a duo.
Two always sing that song.
But you guys were really two individual artists as two brethren.
Yeah. So right there, so Ity Fancy Cat become a duo.
That's wild.
So every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we had 3 shows. Sometimes we get like $200. 100 for him, 100 for me. And we do the same song. My song now was a song where I say, girl, because and I say, yes, because you look so good. And all the dirty things inside that your neighbor would feel insecure for you. It's because you want to take life, feel insecure. You see what I'm saying? So we try to do it in a fun way.
So it's always a fun thing for
A
you guys.
fun thing.
Yeah,
And
that's
when
where.
we done, we give her one joke and run off. And for about 3 to 6 months,
Yeah.
at the same tune and the same joke.
Yeah.
Until one day she called me up and said, wanna come here. You don't have no more tune. Like, what? What we change it?
You figured, hey, we made it. This song is working.
I said, yeah, man, we have only more tune, man. That time we don't have nothing.
None.
By this time, we start write and create and put together. So we come up with a tune named Protection, you know. We don't remember that, something about condom. Some condom tune and some people came in from Germany wanted it. And with them time we hope and don't try to get it record. We go up all Junior Reed studio. Well, Junior said, yes, so some look at you out the Junior said, all right, there, sir. And we there the glass, there, sir. I talked to somebody there, sir. And like Junior run is the fan.
No.
And there, man, I was like, okay, I will take over myself. And until we got it recorded though. Until we must get more out. We get a couple of US off it. Because they use it for them protection campaign when they wanted to do.
Okay, so you have songs that you recorded as Fancy Cat, and then you have songs that you songs or a song that you recorded as Ity and
That
Fancy.
is the only song we did together.
Yeah.
Only song. Yeah.
Because I know Quartz. When did you do stuff with Quartz?
Quartz now came in during 1992 as well.
So this is all around the same time.
All around, because they wanted some new faces. Them time that the sky are very bright. You see me? So when we do the liquor ad for them now, people used to call us and say, oh, them have criminal. And do them ad and you know.
Okay, because they're not seeing it as an accent, they're seeing it more as a telephone cut.
They just see, you see. You see me? So I just people inside of the store now because I remember I do corporate, that's corporate, you know. And then, you know, Blakka corporate, Ity Blakka brother. So why them I go do something with that liquor you like with them say, you know what I'm saying? So they really stick out and will out power become like the face of Quartz.
I think you guys were called the Quartz Clowns?
The Quartz clown, everything. It was Ity Fancy Cat. We did a commercial every 6 weeks. So if I like no, we had do a commercial every 6 weeks, my money would have make.
What?
You see, one of them look at time then that we eat. We eat our phone and it really put out in the ear, you know. And we start with the TV. We do a coach commercial, we get popular in the streets. If we go to people more time and say, we take more coach. Who Ity Fancy Cat?
Yeah.
We were the face of courts.
Of course, was.
Yeah, man.
And this time you didn't really get your break yet this time when you guys were the face of courts.
We're the face of courts. We never have no break for break. So we just started the comedy. The first commercial that we did for courts was 1992, the 10th of November, on my birthday. So it's a thing I can't forget.
Yeah.
And we ride that airwave, that little wave come right up to today, you know?
Yeah, courts.
Yeah,
Because you were saying the comedy was really a buck up. So it was a lady that said, yo, if you don't have any more songs. So you guys had to find more
So
songs.
by this time, by this time we start put material together, so we come up with but him a dan man, you know, use protection, STD, will him, you bring ball and galang doctor, you bring my ball regular, and then we mention them want some condom, you know, and then we'll go with we did a couple more until one day, some people from CVM link and said they want to do a comedy special.
Okay.
I would drop the whole of the DJ and do straight comedy. That is when we start put the 100 into comedy.
Because the funny thing with it, I was speaking with Blakka, he was here, and he was saying originally, yeah, it was his show where you guys came on, but then even the original set of jokes and stuff you guys were doing, it was really reworking a lot of Blakka and Bello stuff, but put it
Swing it
into
around.
year.
Yeah, because that's the thing, you know, where enough comedians nowadays don't understand. You may see me at a comedy show, and everybody are dead, and I just sit and say, nah, laugh. And I say, boy, Cat not enjoy the show. Cat enjoy the show, but Cat get material. You see me? So when a Bello and Blakka at the stage, and them a go and go, I listen how them do them thing. So if Blakka and Bello say them a look at girl and Blakka say, boy, Blakka, Bello say, boy, Blakka, the girl look good here. And them a try lyrics to get her. Ity Fancy had come up with them own idea, own ways, how to look that girl. So when me can look on her and say, baby, I see you drop something, and she goes to look and say, excuse me, I think it's our conversation. Let's pick it up after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah? You can't beat them there. I think I look on you and say, boy, baby, I'm a Sagittarian. That means I'm part horse and part man. But when I look at you, you only bring out the horse in me. Yeah. So that's all we do. As we say, we look on a Bello and Blakka, and we not imitate. We create with what them have.
Because that was like your college, and Blakka is the closest. Blakka and Bello, they were the closest that you guys had to real life comedians that you could link with right here.
They were duo as well, yeah? There were duos. How many more duos did we have for the stand-up comedy in Jamaica? I think we have Apache Chief.
Yeah, I think they came after Apache Chief and
You'd have Freeman, Question, different people. A Chief work with, you know, and you had Penguin at the time as well. And so, but them we that do dance hall. We that do comedy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
and the comedy started to work for you guys,
It
right?
start work because by this time now I realize my bills them start pay. Because even though we get $300 on weekend, 3 for me, 3 for IT, it grew. Because remember the first time we did a show overseas, it was Antigua.
That was the first place you guys went.
First place. It was Blakka show again. And Blakka tell the producer for the show, promoter for the show, sorry. So boy, I have 2 comedians. And they was like, "Aye, Blakka, I got no more money. I got no more money, Blakka man." And Blakka tell him, say, listen, man, just buy them ticket, him will pay them out of your money. 2 young, raw comedian. Trouble.
Yeah.
Tell you when we went up there, man, I was done with it. We have people I run with chair over them head. And them time the comedy in the Caribbean, you have to have about 10, 15,000. Real thousands of people like dance hall crowd, you know.
Yeah, they're coming out to the shows.
Them team, it keep like in a cricket.
Like an oval or something.
The cricket was, I don't remember the name of the cricket place in Antigua. And you have one in a bar, you have different. And that was it. Place full up and with, you say, people that from nice stand come straight down to the floor. Right on the field.
Yeah.
So when we run up on stage, the first thing we learn is that we're always nervous. But you need something to break the ice.
I guess once you get the first laugh out of the
First
people,
laugh. So
then you
when-
know, okay.
That's it. So what we start putting music in everything.
But remember, that's originally where you guys are coming from.
That's it.
So then to incorporate it back in, it only makes
Can't
sense.
lose. So that's how. So we make sure say which artist be going for you. In time it was the Buntic, the Beanie Man, the Sean Paul. So when we say, all right, you don't have this and it might have played, just give me the light, I fed up with your boyfriend. And when them drop it and it, any little Jamaican out there, we'll wake them up. Because everybody else, we make the Caribbean change. When everybody else, I go up there and I go up with them straight name, or straight, them just go up. Next up on stage, we bring Sprang Along. And Sprang Along walk up, oh, yeah, you doing? But when them say, no, from Jamaica, Ity Fancy Cat Young here, just give me the light. Yeah. And the Jamaicans, them lift up and we just, and we dance go the night. And we do a little thing, and people run roll and them not just know what go on a yard. But the music, I do a thing. We have to big up the dancehall artists them because them time when certain words are known in the Caribbean. Because when we did like Trinidad or them place, them say, that's a horn child. In a Jamaica, it's a jacket. You get bun, you might get horn. So when the dancehall artists them go there, woman you not get bun for them with your boyfriend and thing. So them tell you, them grew up and them know, so okay, bun and horn are the same.
And it resonates right across the
And it
Caribbean.
right across the Caribbean. So remember one time we did that show in St. Lucia. And some woman don't know why I change the punchline. Normal would I say, you dog, you. And somehow the day them go say, you're drunk, you.
Yeah.
And it flat. I was like, that was something all right. So I come after when I comedians over there come to me and say, I hear you get this joke and you said something about drunk or what is that? I say, the big blackbird them man where beat then and when I say, oh, you mean vulture? And I say, that's why it didn't work. Nobody know what a drunker is. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go back to my dog.
Dog is universal.
Everybody know a dog.
It's universal.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, when we do show in them Caribbean, leave and go do one show and go back home. You did the weekend.
Okay.
Sometimes you do the 2 weekend. 6 shows. So when you go home, you look at $2,000 look enough.
Boss.
Yes,
As the
I'm
young
saying.
comedians
As
and
a
stuff
young
still coming up.
comedian. Yeah, man. And what do you mean? I look on them, I do some interview upon all Fox 5. A lot of DJs know, and them I say, big thing, Fox 5. And I say, but Ity, we did a Fox 5 interview with us, so we never saw hype. They even know the phone to take some picture with it. We don't have it no, but to tell somebody who will believe.
Yeah.
We don't have no proof.
That you did Fox 5
So we
a long
have a
time.
Fox 5 interview. There are so many Fox 5. Because you have Fox 5 New York, Fox 5 Boston, Fox 5 Philly. You see what I'm saying? So we wouldn't even remember which one, if a Boston or New York we did.
But you know it's a Fox 5.
But it's a big Fox 5 on the floor. You see what I'm saying?
Crazy. So how long now, when you guys started, did the show actually come into play now? Ity Fancy Cat Show.
The show now, we did something up by Ronnie Williams Entertainment Center, and a brethren from up here. You don't want a favor to him. Them keyboard, Money Mike is an American, yeah? Still we same to work with Nas and LL Cool J and them people. So okay. So I always me my press. Say if we have something we want to put together that love do some work with me. But Ity always busy. Always there office I do something and them things there. So one day I had to go do something. I'm saying, Ity, before you go around the office, I could go check the brethren. And went around there and him show where I do on them computer and give me a script and say, this is what I'm doing them thing there. So as we sit there and I look on it, we realize when one was like a lot of stuff like that were off on TV. It was like the RE, the hype, the on stage, the you see what I'm saying? So I look and say, but then I mean, the first interview another entertainer, too much of this down there. Plus we're a comedian. So when him take us on the road to shoot a pilot, that's where we squeeze in our comedy.
So it wasn't supposed to be comedy at
So
first.
it wasn't supposed to be comedy, but we put in, you do half an hour what are his stuff, and half an hour what are our stuff. And when we show 1 hour what are the pilot at a cinema out by New Kingston, Ligani, and the part that we did, that's the part the crowd enjoy. People come and them and roll at them see it, and I say, yeah, and I say, but it's gone, you know. But the thing is that it's too long. Because it was 1 hour and them say half an hour for comedy. So when we hear it, when he did it, he went out to look sponsor. Nobody don't know him in Jamaica. So he didn't get any sponsorship. And he left. Thing that I put on with the Ity say, Cat, you know, say, potential in this. I feel like I'm going to pick it up, you know. I say, yeah, man, because not like that on Jamaican TV. So where are going to lose? I will put in our pocket, I will put in well little money, I will show like our 2 episodes. Or 2. 1 season, I think the first season, yeah, it was season. Then we go down now and coach had some money for us. Because them time they were still at work with coach. So we go to coach and we tell them, and say they had $1.2 million for it. So they give us half, and we tell them match the half. So we get 3 from mine, and I take 3 from his. We put it in the kitty. Then we got deejay, and deejay virgin send we go Cayman. Go do some work. Them say them want to set a staff over there, very stocked up. Them need cheering up. Them send we over there when we come back, man. The man say, this is going to be the easiest $2 million you guys ever make. Send them more, and we'll make you a site.
Yeah.
We put everything in the kitty. And the first one that did that thing, that was the 3rd season.
By the 3rd season,
It started take off now because this was the time when Dudus.
yes, yes, boss, yes.
This is when Dudus just got caught. And everywhere we go, boy, your favorite Dudus, make you not do this, make you not do that. And it was like Dudus get caught the Thursday. And then I press me the Friday. And the Saturday I get a call. We are going to shoot the Dudus. For hear the Sunday.
That's how quick everything happened.
That's how quick it happened. And like that was like a wake-up call. That was when people look at me and say, hey, the man they are trouble. Buy my frock from now. Buy my black suit. You see me? I mean, I say, by this time, the man that make me feel afraid fever drive on Spanish Town Road. Never want to go nowhere near the place.
Yeah.
You see me? But when it come down, I realize, my brother get one of Dudus' sister pregnant. So him son of my nephew. So it's like an in-law.
It's one link. It's a family thing.
Yes, so when we used to pop up down there now, say me that pop up on the road there. Dudus' mother live right there, so. I'm in the right there, so with my little nephew I talk and all of the youth them. So them start calling me uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle boy, in the thing you don't know no uncle. See uncle. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, boy, John.
Because that was the skit where you had on the wig.
The wig.
And Ity had on like a white face or something.
A white face like Al Miller.
Yes, bro.
You know? And when we drive, I go up. Because we carry it like the paper carried. So whenever I had disrespect nobody, he might drive on a back road as himself for go in, for go give up himself and police stop him. And the paper say, yeah, nah, no wig. So we put on the wig same way. And when we in the car I drive, I say, well, Al Miller, all you have to go pray for me, you know. But Al Miller was the little Chris Pastor, but you know, every time Jamaica have a football match, I am out there pray.
Oh, it was him got you.
Always up on the field I pray. So when me tell him, say, boy, run off a prayer for me, you know. Jesus, as we do this one for the reggae boys. I say, Al. Oh, reggae boys come. So reggae boy, I'm said, oh, sorry. And him say, oh, and I'm going there and prayer now. You know, and then by this time, you see them a stop with.
Yes. No, okay. And that was the breakout one for
That
really
was, yeah.
the show.
So we realize that people love it now when they rub the line. So we start to do the Prime Minister, we start to do the Cartel, the Beat, the Man, the Bounty. Everybody start get. So by this time, that's why we messing with these people. Them I say, boy, the show bad last week.
Because I think you guys were coming out like Sundays at 9:30 or something.
Sundays at 9:30, yeah. Yeah, it used to be on Fridays. But we said on Friday when they look so much people up on the road. But we get a day when most people there home. So we say all people were there on, boy, I can't, my granny pressed for come go to church, but I'm not going until their show done. You know?
No, man, those were epic class. And what you guys did, because you said the pilot was really a half an hour of whatever he wanted to do, and half an hour comedy.
Yeah.
But what I seen with the skits were like 5-6 minutes. They were not long.
No, do it short and move to the next one. So we were between 5 and 3 minutes. So 3 to 5. The ones that go up to 5 were more like the Motor Barukas, the Bob Marley, you know?
Yeah.
Them the other one where me go up. But the little teeny one, them know like the Dudus, that could have knock out in that 3 minutes.
Well, how different was it for you guys now where you guys weren't actors per se? You guys were first DJs and then comedians. Then now to act. How was it?
That is something we may not know. Because at least 80% of the people that appear on the show attend Edna Manley College for the theater and stuff like that. Blakka, Joel, most of them. But with me and Ity now, I think, remember one year we were there on a Mobile. Where I show down there with Cedric, the entertainer, and Steve Harvey.
Okay.
And we tell them about the thing, and them and Cedric said, listen, me, go hard and make people say, then you go easy. And them say, sure, weak. So when them say that, we say, all right, we start get all politics in the van. Bring in all the politicians then.
Yeah.
And we really go hard. So sometimes when we don't edit up everything, we have to go in from all the Saturday and send it in. And the TV station, they say, no, this too. We have to take it back to the drawing board and spend one more day again and edit out and cut out and just to get it out. So if you come one day at the live audience and where we record, you'd cry all the next day.
Because they're totally different.
Way different. One time we say, we have some dog. And they say, no. Them don't want that.
No dog.
You have to cut down the dog because the dog, in that term, it's like I say, a gangster. And I don't want that feeling to it. So we have to move the gangster dog feeling and make the dog look more like a poodle.
Yeah, no, those were some classics. What would you say were some of your favorite episodes?
Favorite, all right. Favorites are like, when we started, we had one named 4x4. But we were just like a madman. I have a RAV4. I said the 4x4 were on the back of the 4x4. I ride 16. So I had to come out and see it. Him look on it and I said, what the? And him rub it out. And the next day him come back and put it in 16 again. So I said, no, sir. So him drive it, go to the dealer. And the dealer put in the 16 now. So 4x4 times 4 is 16. And then put on that. So when me pass on, I see the 16, I say, oh, correct.
No, you're determined to write something on this car.
He have to write something on it. So when him come out and see it, him just drop down beside the car. So that was one where like, out there again, they will come for the Dudus. Then we had one where him baptized me. I dip me in the water there. Every time him dip me and say, you find the Savior? I say, no, I don't see him.
Yeah.
And dip me like about 3 different times. So the last time him dip me, him say, I'm not bringing him up until you find him. So when you look at John, I'm John. When I come up, him say, you see him? I say, You sure him down here, sir? Okay, we're going to tell you, sir, me not see him, you going to want to dip me again.
No.
And I said, no, sir. I don't see him look like him gone. And we just come out of the water. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we did the one with the stammer.
That
the
was
bus
Don't
stop.
Say a Word.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, but if I remember good, you guys were not in it. They had Blakka.
It was me, Ity and Blakka with a girl.
You were in
Later play the police.
Yes, because you're always playing a
And
police.
I
in
don't know
those-
what them all is, because them call me featherweight.
Yeah.
So it was Blakka in at the bus stop. I talk for them for quick, you know, because you know something have much credit. All right. Same time my girl pull up now. She dead back at Ity. Blakka through her cord. Ity pass now and say, Ity stop and say, my girl. Number bus. Run from here, so go town. And she said, I don't know, and I ask him. I refer to Blakka. So I go to Blakka, I say, no, Blakka stammer. And a stammer man I ask. And Blakka now fought. And the girl said, answer the man now. Take the man a beg you nothing. No? On him walk, when I to walk off, Blakka said, yeah. Wow. I said nothing to him and then things, me I mock him.
And she was hyping up everything.
She hyping up, my youth, how you do mock the man? Hey, I mock him, you know. And by this time, the two stabber on them are gratis.
Boss.
So she looked on the road and said, me, the police. Yes. And call me, officer, them two men here fight over me.
Yes. Yes.
Fight over who?
Boss, you
Them
have
two
nothing
men
to
here
do with
fight.
this.
And so me go say, flick out my back and lick it in. So boy, and I said, boy. Go on here, sir. And the two of them look,
It's tree stammer, man.
tree
boss.
stammer, man.
Yo, no, those were, when I tell you, say, classic, boss.
Classic,
Classic.
man.
There was another one that
And
I
we
seen.
did the one with the cartel in a jail.
Yeah, was that the one where you were playing popcorn?
That's it.
Yes,
I
bro.
walk up and the car ninja was in a jail at the time. You know. And when I pull up at the grill of popcorn, you know, the side there I'm face bleach out, and the side there black. I'm going to say, yeah, what that father? It's like your face a change color. The side are outer road and the side are still locked up. I say, how far close is from the bench? A ninja.
Yeah, because you see how you guys would do it? You guys would insert like little microscopic things where you have to listen, and if you catch it,
because you flick out the liquor cake, so you have to know. Oh, I can't tell sing about
makes it.
cake, so can we bring a liquor piece here? Because them never want to bring it in. But them say, what the cake, so push it to that, so. You know?
Yeah.
I would do one where we go check Ninja Man for the dub plate. So much of them, believe you me.
there was even one of my favorite who was the talking to the scammer. Remember, they had
Oh.
this fuzzy thing over your face.
Over my face,
Yes,
yeah.
but if you move to the side, and you have your phone.
I'm going to reach over and said, trying to make nobody, you sure nobody not see me? Nobody not see me. Okay, because you don't know, Garrison, whenever want nobody come to see me.
Boss. Talking to the skit. Bro, me dead. The thing just keeps falling off your face.
You see?
So y'all got
and then
a
on top
customer.
right now, somebody up and I say, oh, that.
Yes.
I'm going to say, yo, we are saying I hear level. No, man, I do an interview here, you know, from a career.
Yeah. You're a scammer. How you have a career, boss? You're a those. And there's like hundreds of those, boss.
Yeah.
Hundreds. Because I think you guys did 10 years. You guys were the only
10 years.
show
what
to
time?
do 10 years.
10 years. I
10
could have
seasons.
gone more, but, you know, problems start come up. Because anything, money start pop up in and now. Because by this time, you move from one element to the next element and the money will get bigger. More people are coming in and more people. I mean, you never know, say, something will start out as us become is. So when me I struggle with DVD on my back to come sell, and me done that check, some man I say, all right, it's $2 bills here. Me not say $1. When it a show up on TV station all about the place, me not say $1.
So, so when you guys started to get into the show, was any contract signed, or was just we're doing a thing and it just
our
happened
thing
to...
and that, me tell you,
Yeah.
half of your money, half of my money, put in the kitty. Me you go Cayman, the man say, it's a $2 million. I never say, it's a $2 million to you, it's us. Because if you alone had gone over there and come back and get it, we know that you're one. Would you put that $2 million in there, or would you put half of it? But it will occur that the $2 million come to us for the show.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, half and half same way. So when money start make, and me stay so now, me never know where I go on. Me only say contract start reach me now. And me just sign contract. Things the contract does mean say, okay, you can them are gonna use certain thing and I'm on my behalf. I never know what it means say sign where your rights.
And that's really basically what you signed.
That's what I did. So when me reach out now and I say, boy, because by this time now the brethren, Money Mike, he made a sue me. He came back and said, I sue because I feel idea. And we had to get a lawyer now and just say, people can't sue you for idea. You see me? And him sue Ity Fancy Cat at Ellis International. Because how Ellis International get involved now was that. We tell Ity say, it don't make no sense. Sponsor send the money to me or to you because I'm not put it in my account. But since you have a company, I could use your company as the umbrella. That do everything on there and pay out. And then say, okay. So at the end of the day, when everything done, if $100 leave, give me 30, you take 30, your company take 40. So you basically I get $70. Not even that many.
Well, it's interesting, again, when a lot of times everybody's laughing, things are happening. But remember, you guys said it started out as the two of you guys, but then more people started to come in. This was when you brought in, what's her name there again? She was always funny too.
Cathy?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was on it.
Cathy, the partner that do a lot of skits.
Yeah.
And nobody never appear in it. Like we never know her until she get this, the helper.
Yes. Where she locked out
the
Ity. Yes, man.
So that's where people really come start taking note of Cathy now. And we say, well, look how much skit Cathy doing, and then I'm going to just notice her with that alone. I have Iceman as well. Iceman, I think his name Slash now. I do some singing, you know? Yeah.
There was the other Ellis there too.
Noel Ellis.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I think up here I'm living, but him said place who call him not like up here.
So the crew started to get bigger and bigger.
Now, yeah.
And you guys were still doing your stand-up at the same time?
We still do stand-up, and people, it's funny enough, we do stand-up and go, maybe corporate Jamaica, or few little people know half our stand-up. Because when the season finished now, we're not doing it in the pan. So we're not doing no like how nothing and I go on, oh yeah, I eat. And I was like, we do stand-up. If you go on the internet now and press in Ity Fancy Cat, I just show come up here now and say nothing about stand-up.
But remember, there were so many of those skits, but so many of them.
Take over the internet, man. I remember one time my brethren come up to me and say, so Cat, when I not do the next season? I said, boy, we don't know yet, you know. And I said, John no star, because I said that and I show me him care. I say, our show. DVD, him sell and buy it. So you know much see the DVD you have to sell for buy a motor vehicle. And we never had to sell them time then. We just do and do. And since COVID, we start do a YouTube channel and put it up. That's what I'm saying. Them time the people have the DVD and sell on the road, man could have come to you. We said, man come give me the DVD. And I said, boy, John, no. I said, boy, I better we start with some DVDs. When them take it up, one of myself, but I get $1.
Because to tell you the truth, my thing, how I got into the business, I've been in the business now since 1996. But I got in selling music, promoting shows, selling tickets and all of those things. That was my thing. Okay. We used to get the DVDs, you know.
Yeah.
The Ity Fancy. Yes, man. We used to get them.
Because VP used to sell it as well for us. You know?
We used to
come up here when we had the same Jean-Paul and J-Man on the show there. And we sell, and we never travel with a box, suitcase and DVD and it not sell off.
Yeah.
Never.
Of course, because it was, you don't understand how big it was, and especially us being in Canada here.
Yeah, man.
We can't see that TV. You know?
Jamaica, yeah.
You understand? It's the only way we're seeing this, because the internet wasn't really a big thing.
It wasn't a big house. No. It wasn't a big house. You know?
You're only seeing it on a DVD.
That's why DVD that sell. I did a show that 2 years back up in Maryland. I'm going to go up there with about a bag full of DVD. I'm going to say, I give her one. When I get the lady look for me and say, what am I do with this?
Yeah.
We say, you know, DVD players. They say, what is that? None of them not sell. Everything they on YouTube already. What they want to do with DVD? Them there right now, them have a 2 box to light pack up in America there.
Just there.
A couple of their yards sit down in the back room, they say, man, them not sell.
What I liked with you guys too, you guys had brought in a lot of artists and local people. You'd see like Pampote was on there.
Pampote,
Alain.
Yeah. Alain.
Assassin was on there.
Curvy Diva. Curvy Diva, yeah. I would just say, this somebody even waiting and not tell them and waiting the so when did I come back? Because some of the people just want to appear on it. We do all ding dong when we tell ding dong for do one thing about puppy wine.
Yes.
And ding dong I think about it. I don't know what to know my respect with him. Ding dong say, I know me do puppy wine and I don't want to go out there go take. And so I'm saying people think I'm out there and I know on my own. It's like you ask me to sell my soul for one. I said, but the liquor is a lady. Oh, that was prank.
Yeah.
And when we started the prank, a while later come and say, oh, you were ding dong and you did puppet tail. We want to give you $10 million to shoot the video of you doing puppet tail. And ding dong said, no, my tune, not you know. My tune, a bad man forward. Said, no, but nobody will know. And said, and I'm going outside and my whole mate that I'm in the nose, said the money, the panic, you know. And I pick him up and I said, boy, can't do it. I say, yeah, the 10 million US nice, yes, but is that me I sell my soul and it nah go work. I try to get him to say something, even if I say, it's a show at Jamaica. But they like, nah, go down here that side. I say, sometimes I saw life ago. You have to stick out, man, because if you sell your soul from then you wouldn't have a ding dong to them.
And you know you have to rate those type of things.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Because you know it's a prank, you know.
Yeah, we know it's a prank, but he doesn't know it's a prank. And
so for him to slip and say, you know what, it's not going to show here?
Yes, I'm saying, son, we'll come out. And the man said, John, don't start with me. John, don't look at things, I'm not greedy, you know. Because I tell you, John, don't start, and the wicked, you know.
Yeah.
I said, boy, that's why God prank, you always want to come on the show.
Yeah.
You're there on it now.
Did any artist or anybody get mad with you guys because of what you guys were doing with the image on the show?
Nobody. I remember one time, one girl from out of Cartel, people. But I mean, but that's why them say them want to sue me. Because my Cartel did an interview and Winford Williams
on stage. Okay, Anthony Miller.
Did an interview, but what they did with that interview now, Ity and a next person, they took the interview and spliced it up.
Yes.
So when they asked Cartel certain question, where Anthony they asked him, and like when I say, so you wear glasses? And him say, yeah, man. I tell him they ask him something different. So when you eat the girl, you keep on the glasses, and he say, yeah, man.
Yes.
You know Vibes Cartel does not take off his glasses. So them say, boy, we are this, the artist, and one heap of thing, and I say, I'm glad I never part of it.
Leave me out of this.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they say, then they check the disclaimer. We always put on top of it before it starts. Say, it's not meant to hurt anybody, it's just straight fun.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to understand, say, what is fun to you is dead to the frog. So them say X, Y, and Z. And I think that was one of the show, them, one of the episodes. Them where if you plug up on YouTube, you're not going to find it. And that was just here that night, but I don't think we put it on here or anywhere.
Yeah. No, but you see, the thing with it, I remember a lot of times people were taping it and stuff, so they might put it out on something that's not official, like the official channel there. So you guys have all this going on, artist, politician, bad man, everything.
Everybody.
But you said the further you went down now, you could see that the business became a problem now.
The business part become because the money starts. And when we did sit down one day where I do the like we're going to launch one of the season. I think KFC or one of the sponsors must have said, after giving X amount of money, that's the way I go. I realize a lot of the people them onset look to me. But I don't know where I go on because I'm not part of the money. I just talent. That's how I get paid for. So then look to me, that was when the contract, the big documents them reach. They must sue Ity Fancy Cat Show. I said, what not sue me for? But I get nothing out of the show, but I get talent fee. So if you're going to sue me, they say Rose, Tom and Jerry and everybody, but them say, yo. But somehow it's like, we end up winning. Winning in a way where the virgin, the virgin, like him for pay. Them, so when you're going to use the courthouse, you have to pay a certain money. So if the fee at $10, you have to pay $5 and we pay $5. And our lawyer them say, he have to pay him $5 because him run well leave some one heap of bills already and them don't want him do it again. So they want him pay it before like December the 5th. If it not pay, case I go through out. So that day him never turn up.
And that's how that got squashed.
That's how that threw away.
Yeah.
But even though we win, we lose. Because remember the lawyer, them still have to get paid. And when we do that, I tell them, say, listen, I don't even know how much lawyer I charge. So I say, the only thing we can do is run the show, collect the money, but keep this on the down low. So we pay them out of whatsoever come in. So enough people don't even know about the part of it.
Because, again, what a lot of people don't understand is comedy is serious business, boss.
It becomes biz. You see me? Serious business. I start when I'm looking at them, some marital, them say, my money and I joke money. I say,
so were you actually writing any of the things, or you were just there you'd show up, act, and then go about your business?
No, we brainstorm. Like once a week we try brainstorm, but whenever time we have the brainstorm, it's like we elaborate on one topic. So some of the skits them will really get out now and become an iconic skit. We drive, we just done a brainstorm, and I go through the gate. And the gate man is a little lazy man named Granty. Him do everything at his pace. So I say, Ity, hear the piece here. Can you imagine the boss I'm yard have a helper, and then tell the helper and let in nobody. I should even want to let in him. And him say, yeah, say, yeah. I would have shoot it to Blakka put it together. And then here goes another bomb.
So that's how really Kathy Grant got her break, was because of seeing the lazy man.
The lazy man, like shooting it to him. So some of the skits them just come up in a way where we don't plan them. Rose, that are Noel Ellis, come from up here. And he came to Jamaica. He have one little banger phone. And him said, boy, I have a phone in about, boy, it won't, because it lock. I say, I have a place up across road there, so I open it. Can't go up there, man. Him say, all right, and him go up there. Well, 2 hours, I see him come back. So I said, the phone open, him say, yeah. Him said, go up there and tell the man who open it. And when we done open it, he might tell me about $5 grand for opening. I tell him lock it back. Tell them lucky back. I was saying, no, said, that can't go in at the show. Right, that's all. This day that when we are finished up, we need one more skit. I was saying, no, Rose have a little thing where it can't line up for 3 minutes. And I'm saying, yes, so we just add a few little things at the top of it and put them in there.
Fast. You know,
Lucky back.
You have to have a brain to be able to pull these things from out of the air that
that's
people
the
just
thing.
see all the time.
And that was the thing, because a lot of our stand-up stuff that we used to do on stage, that's what we started out with. You see me? Because we basically had to skit on stage when we stand up. So we put it in the paper, because I mean, but nowadays I say Martin started do something like that. But it's like them using voice and then put a little person or whatever, I play it out. So that's how our thing come. I remember one time we did LA and we met Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Yes, I'm saying I will rock with him, and I say, no, them time that Dave have the Dave Chappelle show. I was saying, no, we're going to do our thing like the Jamaican Dave Chappelle show. And it worked for it. But if that little problem never come on, that every minute them come to us and say, so then I bring it back, then I bring it back.
Yeah.
Even me and Ity will a meeting the point, I'm say, Ity, remember when we started all this thing, it was us. You see me? Till it us becomes yours. And if you take over something and it becomes yours, all of the problem will come with it is your problem. So when I did more time and I complain, I said, people don't even know how hard it is, you know. Because if me not do certain thing, it's not done. But it's yours. If you don't wash your ass, it not wash. If you don't wipe it, it not clean. A year old, so you can't complain and say, you have to go up on the road and look sponsor. And you have to make sure, say, you get lunch, and you have to do, because it's yours. We are work with you. You see what I'm saying? Because you take it over. So if me did it one day, I see you driving a Benz truck, I can't complain.
It works both ways.
Yes, because a year thing, but you can afford that. So if me I drive my little Lion and say, you know, I drive Benz truck, and because a year stuff like it. You see what I'm saying? So when we could, every day I grumble, find some more time I say, no what? After 10 we just call it a thing.
So what year did it finish?
We did 10 years, I think from I was 16 it finished, or 16 it started. I never remember.
Yeah, but you know
But
what?
we did 10 years after it.
10 years.
Yeah.
And was there something where it was a final straw where you said, you know what, I can't deal with this anymore?
We did a final, a big episode where we doing like a marathon thing. You know, we go around the island, ask people how they feel about the show and all of these different things. We get the feedback. You know? We never get a person who say, I've come off of TV a long time.
Yeah.
Nobody, everybody just constantly want it. Because we say, today, people still are not going about it. So we tried something else. You know?
You guys did try something else.
We tried a thing named Bigger Boss. We wanted to do a sitcom. That's what I'm saying. We did it in a hotel in our country. I played different. All the Bigger Boss supposed to be, you know, supposed to be. I mean, if you watch a Jamie Foxx show in the hotel. So, all we showed that now is like, when we are finished with the Ity Fancy Cat Show, it shows that Ity get a job.
So it was like a spin-off continuation.
Yeah, and me, I get Lego.
Yeah.
Because me, I start playing security guard. Ity shut down him company. And them call me and say, well, featherweight, we get a new job and this I go locked down, so pay you off on XYZ. So when them pay me off and end up a film job now at the hotel, my cousin, husband, are the manager for the hotel. So when we reach down there now, we get a job at the hotel, Ity are the manager for So him well, like him glad him get rid of featherweight and now. So I walk one day, when he said, no sir, I can't feather. Feather? What you do doing here? I said, wait here, I said, boss. He said, yeah, man, I come from work there. I said, no. He said, no, man, I the wrong place, said that, man. Yeah, I said, yes.
Yeah.
I go work. So by this time now, the manager for the place call him and tell him, say, oh, man, forget that job. But me working on the compound, no know nothing, I can't do nothing. They put me for teach people for swim, make your ass swim. Swim off for move me. And put me for greet the tourists them. Tourists come and tell me about the water too salt. Me out there with hose and dilute this. Me turn bellboy for take out the people them luggage, for carry to them room. Me drop asleep in the corridor upon the people. So everywhere you put me in the hotel,
Just not go work.
it can't work for me. A lot of people them work, come up in them bed and drink out them liquor. So I make all room service call for them and say, yeah, let's bring 3 plates of food. Yeah? And the people them that sit on one guy in bed and I say, so you know, I say, oh, I don't want to sleep now.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Why don't we go and jump in the living room?
Yeah. So that was, how many episodes of that did you guys do?
Just one.
It was just one episode?
Just one.
So what happened then?
Money and problem again.
It's
Money
a
and
whole
problem.
boss. One thing I've heard about this industry, there's 3 things that mash up an artist, group, and management, and these things.
Yeah, man.
Money, woman, and obia. You see, those 3 things people said is what really mashes up a good thing happening.
Yeah. I tell them, if by chance you're in a group, no make no one man lead the group. A 4-rounder, like Lost, everybody can sing. So if singing melody gone, it no means that the group mash up. Because they were all solo acts before. Look for new edition. Everybody have a career same way, whether with the group or solo. But if you just sit down in and know, like when them name B2K, and Omari and go and want to the rest.
Yeah.
The rest, whatever I do, no make nobody do that.
Yeah. Make sure you
Bobby
have a
smart.
strong...
Bobby said, listen, me hunger Ralph alone and sing. I want to go on a record to come and sing to. And him sing, and then the next one, when name, next one with that
Ralph,
drugs.
Bobby, Ralph, Bell,
Like-
Biv DeVoe, and
Yeah, so everybody can do them thing.
it's one of those things. So then now show's done. You guys tried one season,
And that.
and that
I
didn't
tell
work.
them, I say, listen, because you see before, through money, where friendship break up. We done this, I stick to like a stand up and we do on stage and keep a friendship.
Smart.
Because money is a thing, as I tell you. Now play with it.
Because that's exactly what I was going to ask you. Because I know 7 brothers, 7 different money.
Yeah, man.
There's 2 of you guys, but in order for this thing to work, we both need to be on the same page.
level. Much people are going to sit down and say, yo, I drive Benz, and me still in a little Suzuki Swift. I going to feel away. I say, man, you always a complain. I say, this and that. So I say, no, I could done it. So if I drive your Benz, I must I drive this. I can't complain.
Because this is what we choose. This is what we know what we're
This is
doing. We're
what's- yeah.
equals.
Yeah.
$1 comes in, you get your 50 cents, I get mine. Everybody's
yeah.
good.
2 hours I drive Benz. No, just you alone.
So
Wait,
when
really?
when he decided to now become a Christian, did that put a strain on the friendship, working relationship, and everything?
We grew up together, and we had a friend where he was a Christian at the time. I him even baptized him. So when him look for me, him say, "Cat, January, me I baptize you." I say, "Okay, God go with you, come and I come." You see? But when him baptized, I don't see do anything different to us being friends. Because I respect him choice of where I want to go. So when them say, on stage, Ity Fancy Cat, if we have material I feel I go offend him, we don't do it. And if normally we used to go up on stage as material, we play the Beanie Man and the vibes, Sean
Jean
Paul.
Paul.
We make him pick the music, so would I rather go into I Got a Feeling, a Kevin Downswell, or Jermaine Edwards. Always a song where both of us can rock with.
Because you didn't have the problem. It was more or less he didn't like certain secular music. So you say, okay, you choose it and we'll work with it.
I mean, good. I just opening and I like to play all night. And just a one song for play, greet the crowd and so, and them song they were pink. It worked. I got a feeling.
It's a up-tempo song where
everybody get to say,
yeah.
And then they have the one, all I do is win, 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 no matter what.
You can't go wrong with those songs.
That energy music, yeah? So we work with them.
So was this now after he turned Christian is where you decided to more or less do more stand-up on your own opposed to as a duo?
All right. When I become Christian now, we still let that do a thing, but I realize the call them start coming in less. Because when I say, if you used to call Ity Fancy Cat, why younger Ity alone you call now? So I don't know if it's a thing where, was it he selling him or the person just calling him alone? I don't want to show no shades on it. But my damn yard sitting and people are call. Can't wait the I say Ity down here, so I'm not say, you know that on the show? I say, no, I'm not the country, I'm the overseas. No, man, I don't know about it. And people are nagging with it, so it start bad. I know because I remember, you know, when the light bill come, I can't tell them, so I'm not doing a show this month. And the water come, I can't tell them that. So in order to still get $1, because our money used to come from either the TV show or corporate Jamaica. Comedy shows, I want to like something I keep regular. Where you can say, give me $50. When you can look on corporate Jamaica and say, give me $100. A comedy show I keep, I say, give me 50. Johnny, you can't take 35. You see? So if corporate now call you, ain't a problem. So because of that now, during COVID now, the overseas, it was me flying and a brother named Lemon. Pretty boy flying and Lemon. And we started getting liquor run. Because that was one of the problems that I had when I just started going to America. I never tried Bill Bridge. We just go in Monday, Friday, and come home back Sunday.
Because you had your thing going on.
Yeah, it was running and running. But with everybody else, man, I said, well, them I go up, they go do a one show, then have the 2, 3, 4 shows. And spend the week, them know some people, them try to take the number of the person, like you know, take your number, because you do a show. So I'm there at the area, I call him and I say, yeah, man, I'm there at the place. And I say, how long you go there for? Boy, I'm go there for 1 week or 1 month. All right, no say nothing. I say, I can make you eat our food. And we never ever do that. We just go in and come out. So with Lemon and Fly now, them would have them people. So when we plan to do the little long-term time, we do like about 9 months. In America, thanks to them.
Yeah.
You know, we have something to do like every month. We have like 2 or 3 shows.
Because you have the brand.
Yeah.
Fancy Cat. Ity and Fancy Cat, but there's still Ity, there's Fancy Cat. But it's a brand that you have.
It's a brand. I mean, I always tell him, say, Ity and Fancy Cat together is more stronger of a brand than a Fancy Cat alone. Because I came up here in 2019 and I did a tour on my own. Everywhere we go, they ask, so where the next one there?
Which would be natural.
10 shows. I did up here from Montreal, Toronto, Edmonton, Saskatoon, British Virginia, British Columbia, Lethbridge, Calgary, all of them. You see what I'm saying? Me alone. Everybody. So one to the next one. So that was supposed to open a door where I said the following year, we could have come back where it was me, Ity, and maybe Fly or somebody. But then COVID come in and knocked. Threw off everything.
Yeah. And everybody has to figure it out on their own at that time.
You have to figure it out. And as I say, remember when we go back home, he tell me, he say, boy, John, know nothing go on and my plan for do this and my plan for do that because I said, boy, John, and I like nothing go on because normally when I come here and say, I'm going to get $3,000 for a show, we're down to 5 or 6 bills. Because they just want to do something. Because this is what I do now, it wasn't shows. It was more like appearance.
Parents hosting and those type of things.
Somebody that said, well, I do a baby shower and you can come knock it for me. I may have a birthday, you know, or this. I may say, a wedding reception and thing. I may say, okay, a fish fry. But then I sit there and I say, wait for the door and them think that everything just come right down, locked down.
Yeah.
So
everybody had to do something.
Yeah. So if we get even $1,000, $1,500 a month, I'm good. That's almost 200 grand or more.
And you're all right at that time. So even now, like in 2024, 2025, are you guys doing any performance together right now?
The last time we did something was December.
December.
We did something down there in Mobile. And that show, the Virgin said, biggest crowd. Guys, a comedy is name Curly Punchline. Yes, I'm saying, and him try with him do Johnny, Floyd. They name the comedians. But him said that day there, him said, I try with Ity Fancy Cat. And him say, I'm biggest crowd. So that metal power is in the door rather than the solo acts.
And it takes a real big man to really not even just notice it, but to even admit it and know, listen, I'm good on my own. I could do what I need to do.
You know? On my own, yeah.
But you see, together,
the power, yeah.
That's where we really shine and we could really make things move as a duo.
That's why I come back to that's why I came back to when I do the bigger boss. Because when we call it a day, I say, listen, man, could drop this, stick to our comedy thing. We're not feeling a problem with no money. But then he come back and say, boy, I try the new sitcom Bigger Boss. And, you know, I don't know if that thing where he went out and every time I asked the sponsor them, say, so cat. And the two owner. So him come back to me and say, how much may I get? And him tell me, I say, all right, I could try it. And we try it until it still not work out.
Never really. So you'd say the business itself, not even comedy, the business itself put a strain on you guys' relationship?
Big time. We kick off enough time.
You would expect that.
Yeah, because we're not AI.
You would expect something. But remember, you know, once it's showtime, it's go.
Remember one time we had a brainstorming. And a lady came to me and she said, I have an idea, you know. And she said the idea was about COVID. But we had done so many things about COVID. I said, don't tell me. Wait till we are together in the meeting, then they bring it up. Then that way is a collection of us saying whether they want it or not. I don't want to say yes. And then I just say no. Yes, I'm saying, okay. Well, come and would show us about we do so much about it, so we don't want the season be about COVID and them things there. And I say, okay, so we finish now and I come down. It's like him I come down behind me. I mean, I talk to the lady and I say, I not like the little thing with the lady said nice and about as I to say, no one do nothing about COVID. I don't know which part of the conversation I'm here. But next thing you know, man start cuss bad word and I do when I slammed. What you never said? And me somebody stop and say, where all of this at? What? Not like you don't want to talk. I said nothing. I just said the same thing what you say. I don't want to make it be like a me say and next thing I'm going to kick off the day. I'm going to just go. We were supposed to even film the day. I'm going to just go home.
It's show business is not easy, you know, but it's just when they say action, we got to start smiling and acting like everything's good. But a lot of time behind the scenes.
Everything, man. Me over there, so I'm cuss on everything. And when we go up on stage, me there over there, so I over there, so when them say, Ity and friends, and we run out. You that thing, you on the north side of the tower, don't just have knife for one another neck.
And that's what true professionals do.
Man. You know what I mean? What off stage and backstage are two different things.
Yeah.
Up here, so the bills are paid. You see me? So, whatever you do back there, so make it don't leave it around there.
We got to get to work.
Yeah. We got to work and then
back to whatever we're doing when we get off the stage.
Yeah, when we're done with this, we're going to deal back with that and squash it down and thing.
Yeah. So even right now, 2025, what's up for Fancy Cat? What's Fancy Cat doing right now? What Fancy are you Cat, looking at?
Why, I get a call before I come up say they want me to in a movie, some movie. I'm not sure what it was.
You're talking about movie? I forgot what thing, but we're going to get back
Okay.
there.
I told them that I won't be here. And they say, oh, them are going to say them can't hold it up until. So I hope that can happen. But still, I tried them like a solo thing. You see what I'm saying? But still, tell myself, one at the time, me almost just call it quits. Because as me always tell you, when you put your material together, and some of our material are a real life situation. I remember my son at the house, I meet a girl down at the club and our gas finished. I remember my baby mother that sit down just like this and the phone ring. I'm going to take it up and I say, oh, this. Hello? And then the girl up on the other hand. I asked me, she tell me, say, our gas done. I'm going to find, And I wonder if you can say, So everything when she asks me, I say. I'm going to be a mother upon, Uncle you know, no? But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in our material, I'm going to tell him about that, let's put it in, yeah? So when somebody come now and take with that from you, how do you feel?
So you find that there's a lot of joke thieves in the business?
I'm not going to tell you I'm not trouble people material.
Okay.
But if you trouble my whole show, my earth.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I may have a set of material where I talk about Bounty Killer and him here and when it used to long. And you have a material when near it. I may borrow it that night. But I don't want it to be a thing where I borrow it even in your presence. Because the more you use it, it'll take time a ton of years. And the person who own it now go somewhere and say, they don't know Bounty Killer used to plot him here. And then they find, leave time joke. You know that feel? Yeah, joke. Somebody tell us if a leave time joke. Romain Verga used to sing. What the tune go? You bring the rebel in me. You bring the rebel in. And Jimmy Cliff the passenger sing it and man ball out, love Romain Verga tune.
Because people don't know.
Them don't know the
It's
original.
whatever they see is the more popular in their
That's
face.
the person them
that's
give
what,
it to.
Yeah.
Love Romain Verga tune. You never boss you take with the you tune.
Yo.
And everybody was like, a theme song. So that's how it stays. But so when I think like, get this thing I am, and what then I say at my age I know, if you go live stone steel, bend steel and lift black,
And I you that.
can't manage it right now, man. Can't manage
It's just
it.
you got to find ways, more creative ways to continue doing what you do. Because I said, movie-wise, no, I almost forgot, boss. Third World Cup. Listen, you were in it for like, that scene is no longer
Two
there.
different scenes.
Okay, the first one where you're jerking the chicken, you and the man them are over there jerking the chicken.
Yeah.
And Audrey Reed come out, sexiness.
Yeah.
And you see her with her man. You guys are rude, you know, boss.
Typical Jamaican. That's how Jamaican stay, man. Oh, that. Browning. You know, baseball, the liquor man. Sometimes when you look for a girl, you know, and the man was there beside him, you say, no, sir, that the man don't fit the girl.
They say it in a macho.
No, man, they not square off, man. So you feel like I'm maybe a friend. So when they reach out now, I'm say, hey, oh, the lady in the pot. I say, what to the idiot? I'm going to go and pop off and show him a big knife. So I say, you owe this, you owe. And him say, you owe the lady an apology. And lift him shirt and show me a gun. I'm going to say, say no more. I'm going to draw down back my shirt.
Sorry,
I say, yes, boss. Baby, sorry. And I say, run away. I'm going to say, just say it 2 times.
The chicken is still jerking the man about to run.
Yeah, man.
Boss.
And then our next partner over Port Royal now, I'm there and smoke. Typical kind of youth again and smoke. And Paul Campbell passes up like a woman and see it go again. Oh, that buff beat. I want to talk to you, know. Come here, baby, I say, no. Yeah, come now. Next thing you do is a hand reach in your mouth. Boof.
Listen, those roles were they were short, but they were
stand
so
out.
what?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And that's why I know somebody like you you're destined for great. Even if you said, right, no, you went through the duo, things got a little shaky, and now you're trying to figure out what's best for you. You see, right now in this part here is where you find it, you know.
Yeah.
The heart, when you're going through the not what you're used to is where you find that next gear. Where do I belong? 'Cause right now, somebody might watch and say, holy smokes.
Yeah,
You know how long I've been looking for this man here?
Because, all right, before I came up with that US the other day, 2 weeks I'm back, and they have this new clipping where they must send around with me. I walk on a beach with Elephant Man, Ding Dang, I wall up on them. I mean, I take out the fish. You see me? I say, it's a music video, this, Them never know. I say, it's a music video, Elephant Man music video when you do the right thing. You see me, them call me Bang Bang in it.
Yes.
So when them walk up and them say, oh, that bang, I say, no loud up. I can't to me, only if you know, say, food there I eat and on the slim up table and nobody no call me. Suppose me never know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take up a fish. You see me, I'm going to take up a festival and it's wrapped up in the gravy.
Yeah.
And I eat and take up a bottle of the wine. And man, you might take out the whole of the wine and glass there. I'm going to look at it and say, so what, yo, you know I'm real? Are you a real? Everybody say, no, me, I'm nephew.
Listen, but that's what I'm telling you. With the internet, boss, and the more you expose what it is that you're doing, your talent, and people don't forget. People can't forget that type of run you guys had, boss. That 10-year run?
No, them can't. 10 years. If we do 5 more years, no for them youth know we put out them Tik Tok thing, them have problem. Because I remember I did an interview and them asked them, I said, is Tik Tok the new home for comedy? I say, listen, 90% of the youth them put out on Tik Tok are not comedians. The other people will split a video, put it together. Tik Tok is just a place to make money. So when you sit down at Jamaica and you look on 2 youth, of course one of them who are bad man and who are bad man and who are show too, and you give them rose. If you tell them a bad man, it's just a place to make money.
To display your talent, because what you're saying is right. A lot of people went into TikTok and Instagram as more doing skits, but then some of them broke out as stand-up comedians. Majah Hype, Nita Samara, White Yardy. Couple more of them that really broke out into comedians, but that, I don't think that might have. I think White Yardy for the exception, where they didn't go in as a comedian, they went in as skits, and then went into.
I remember some Majah Hype was before TikTok, you know.
Long time.
Majah Hype and Trebas. Yes, what I'm saying?
He's the original one.
He's
when
the
it
original.
Came to
When Trebas started it, I never said Trebas know him. I said, no, man, I never said Trebas come this time. I know him. And when I see him, I said, oh, Trebas, okay. So when I did an interview in December, now the Virgin asked him about comedians on TikTok. And then the names they're going to throw at me now. Because I'm not on TikTok, I don't know them. So, like him, I say, Daddy Yan, I say, I know them people and I say, well, maybe I know them, but not by name. Maybe
by
I see
face,
them.
you've seen their
maybe
work.
I've seen them, but I don't know them for real. You see what I'm saying? Problem they even know me. I say, no, man, all of them people I talk about know you, man. I'm saying, well, I don't know. Maybe I to know them then. So when I'm through Majah Hype in the pro, I say, yeah. No, Majah Hype, and they're a comedian as well as him doing sketch thing, you know, Trebas, man. So what I said was like, them man, they and Trebas in the same league. And Majah Hype never like it.
I seen when you guys got onto the live and you guys had to figure it out on Instagram Live.
Maybe I'm telling him, say, listen, man, you only take a little piece of something and it becomes a conversation. What you think me mean wasn't what you think me mean. I was only talking about sketch. You want him to sketch. But remember, you Brainstorming now, you do stand-up, and I even mentioned that you do stand-up as well. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't have nothing, I don't know if I have nothing with it, no. You see what I'm saying? So I say, that's why I don't like the interview, because people will take whatever you say and them change it up and them take out when them want. Run with it. I like it.
Yeah. Hopefully this changes your mind about sitting down and having, especially a long form conversation where, yeah, we're going to take out these minutes here, these 2 minutes here and stuff like that. But when people go back and really watch and understand the journey, then they'll get a better understanding and they will put you in different situations that you never thought of before. Trust me. The internet is a gift and a curse at the exact same time, you know.
Yeah, man.
You have to understand how to use it. You know what I mean? So there's more possibly movies, more. Would you do any more skits or sketches and stuff like that?
I'm free for doing. I'm game because as long as I get paid. No, me just be talent in it. That's what I'm saying, because that's what I was in the Ity Fancy Cat thing. That's what I was getting paid for.
But now you're a willing participant of being strictly
so,
talent right now.
Yeah, so me just stick to being talent. So just call them. I mean, if we get paid for even my idea, I mean, that good same way.
Writers, listen, there's so many facets in this business. You're a writer, you're a producer, you're talent, you're this, you're that. It's just about to get in where you fit in and continue to make it happen.
Yeah, man.
But you brought laughs, you as a duo have brought laughs to millions upon millions.
We did shows in America where we have to turn back people, man. Yeah, when that one with the power peak. You remember when the liquor youth will come out there? Niger boy.
Yes, man.
Or Niger boy, they're everywhere. That's how IFC used to, they're everywhere. As we land, remember one time we're going to do some Caribbean run. And it's like from the plane to the stage, back to the plane.
Yeah.
We reach our St. Martin, and we have to change backstage. And we go to the hotel, we're like, we just take off our clothes, wash our face, airport.
Hustling, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And
yeah.
We do a thing. That's what I'm saying. And them time that people never had a look on comedy like now. In Jamaica, you have so many comedians. They never have that amount.
It wasn't, and it probably wasn't looked at. You had the Oliver,
Oliver was theater.
Yeah, true.
So when they weren't Johnny, and if Johnny did it was theater. So we'd have the Blakka. It was me and Blakka and Ity, mainly, at the stand-up. And they'd have Bobby Smith every now and then. You see, well, that's it. Yeah. And we were corporate as well. So corporate carry for everything. When Digicel just come to Jamaica, if them come 91, from 92 go right up, everything at IFC. Everything. If them have a meeting, Ity Fancy Cat then call. If them have a lunch, Ity Fancy Cat then. If them launch a new product, Ity Fancy Cat.
It was the uniqueness of what you guys were doing, and you guys are the fresh faces.
Fresh face.
Doing this thing, this unique thing.
Create. You know, I'm going to tell them, I say, the more work you do, you create more. So you don't have the time to take with people material. Because out there in the street, you constantly have things to talk about.
You're working. You're always on the
Always on the run. So that means that if the person over there to talk about a cap, you can't say, okay, you know what's that true in my talk? Because I see him used to wear my hat, you know. But I'm not going to talk like how him say female. I talk about it different. Yeah, I talk about him, madam. I say, I see it with my mother. My mother, I love smoke. And when she sit down and I smoke, and I rub out her hand niggle, and she look all about. And she going to rub out the weed, and she put it in her hand, so. And she chew her bubble gum.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it. I have to talk about him in family as well. I can't talk about Ity family for Ity. That is him, but we get the idea. So, sure, so, no, so I see them, my mother used to go on. I see when my brother used to be able to go on like them now and they hear see them. Everywhere them I go, them I die they hear. Okay, they have. We kind of think of weird doing so pure die. Pure die come on. Let me say, look here, how you see me do this?
Yeah.
And I hide from the edge. You see when it reaching there, so?
Yeah.
I feel I let go.
Yeah, you have to leave. You have to leave. That was.
I can't go and bleach here, but look here every time you look at some gray area, so I pluck it out. When the whole light take over, that means leave it now.
That was actually the last one I had for you before we get out of here.
Yeah.
The look with the dyed hair and the big earrings and stuff. How did you even come up with that look there?
I used to have my head top full of ear, and we used to bleach it out. And one day it's like, I cut the ear. Can I do all of this myself?
Okay.
Yes, because I used to go barber, and it's like, the barber when we used to go now, he weren't there one day, and make one of them friend cut me, and when they done on me, pure bump. So from that, I say, no, I do myself. So, I did it the day, and I shave it over, look like it through the ear enough, and I shave up on night. It go on the same like same like when I lose the muscle and lose the ear.
Yeah.
So everything it cut and I drop down on the front. So I brush off everything and I leave one little thing, and so I call it ponytail. And everybody else have there in the back, mine is on the front.
Yes.
You see me? So when it start grow back now, I start do the dyeing out and grow it up. For the earring, them know I think I have the earring and so long, I don't remember how long. I feel them I get it. Philadelphia, I'm there, I'm get me to there, I'm deck them, I'm say, yo, I don't uncle gold earring them. As my done beard, the first thing I feel for, I make sure them in there.
Yeah.
Everything I do, I make sure them there in my ears. You see, I'm just, one time people, yeah, always have in that, I say, and if I put in the little nobody, the little small one, then I just not feel good. Because I have other stainless stuff I can wear. But don't put them in, I'm going to look, it's like I don't see it. And this one is like it growing on my face. So I'm just keep
It's part of your image. It's part of your look. It's part of when you... If I'd seen you come upstairs without the earrings in,
yeah,
I wouldn't believe it's you.
you see it.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Boss. Fancy Cat.
But off.
Thank you so much for sitting down and doing this because, again, people bug me all the time. So, isn't that Fancy Cat? No. I'm Muscle. This is Fancy Cat.
Yeah.
You understand? Now you see us together, you know we're not the same people, bro.
Salute.
Definitely. Big up. Leave some contact info where if they want to book you for anything. They could check you out, follow you on social media. Anything. Leave some contact before I get you out of here.
You know what's funny about them social media thing? The people always look on social media for say if I put up material. The only thing I put up are food and flyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you look on it, you're not going to say, you're going to see those naked and say, no, it's a cat now do no work. I said, nothing there with him.
Yeah.
I have no time for put up my material. Me put up a flyer. If you know, so, okay, cat did done this last week, last year, last month. So you can look on, I am Fancy Cat on IG. You see me? Alton Fancy Cat Hardware on Facebook. Telephone number, call me for business. They call me for look me. 876-793-6748.
Yeah.
Jamaican number.
No, definitely. And my advice to you, boss, use your social media more to put up some material.
That's what everybody said. But
Take it from me. Take my
tell you
foolish
something.
advice.
I see
boss.
Majah Hype, I walk about 2 virgin behind him, and them are doing work. I tried the Facebook. I didn't even know how to manage it. Because I tried the cooking. Okay, now we're going to cut up the onion. And when I start cut up the onion, I look for pause. Sometimes I pause and I remember to start back. That's it. So, on my son now, I them thing them doing.
Yeah.
Because him there in England and him I teach it. So when he came down the other day, now, me have him do some other little thing and show him what to do and thing. But I can't manage it, you know.
Boss,
But
take
try my
advice.
best. What I did was something my mother teach me from day one. She said, Alton, put on $50. Save a $50 every week. So when they get big, you see the $50 that come in. You see me? So I come up here and I have a hat already. But now I go follow the next person and go buy a dear Gucci hat. When I the same work it do. No, sir. By going to Winners, Walmart, $10, $12.
You get it.
I'm good. You see me? And save the rest of the $20. So when tomorrow comes and I have nothing, I can reach out and have it.
Save your money so
Yes.
your money could save you.
They never say it better.
Yeah.
Save it so it can save you because I don't have nobody for run to, you know. My mother dead, my father dead. My brother just had a double strokes the other day. Because we put about 4 different family members in the earth. You see what I'm saying? So it give me a double stroke. So we just a build back.
Yeah.
Man, I brother them, everybody else. Me I don't go one in the entertainment. You see what I'm saying? So everybody I do them little thing and stuff like that. And my brother just come out of the hospital. And you know, Mello, singing Mello the money and fee money.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Mello the treatment like me and brother.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And especially my wife, Ruby. Love them like yesterday. And then once we touch down, then them say, who you going up back today?
Yeah.
And I say, yeah, why? Why don't you spend the weekend or spend the night?
Because he has that crazy villa out there.
Yeah, man.
Bad. It bad.
Bad villa, man. Bad villa. Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, definitely there's a lot of amazing things coming your way. I guarantee you, I'm just waiting for the phone call. So, see, I told you so. But you need to activate your social media a bit more.
As I say, we can put up 1 and 2 little things because I say, you look on it, you're going to say food and flyer.
F&F, you know
Food
what I mean?
and
You need some content.
Yeah, man. I mean, like the shows them that we did on the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, put up one of them for me WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And the amount of people look and send back to me. And I said, no, what? That's swing it. You know, it's a little nice, like 30 seconds. Push cross.
Yeah. Can remember, on your WhatsApp, it only lasts for 24 hours. If you have that on your Instagram, the same reaction you're getting from WhatsApp is the same thing you're going to get from Instagram, but it lasts longer and people can share it.
And it keep. So if you ever go up on my, what you call it now, profile, it's in there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you're right, yeah?
Definitely. Fancy Cat.
Both.
Big up yourself, 100%.
Yeah.
And big up Jay Martin for actually making this happen. Thank you so much, my brother. You know
remember when Jay just come in that comedy and Jay said, well, I'm going to take on this thing. I'm there for say Jay about me, you know.
Crazy, eh?
Big up Jay Martin and Jean Paul, man.
Definitely. Big up themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
Well, can I tell you what this hand on my face?
Your mustache.
Mustache.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.